Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Spiggs Gaming, and today I'm going to be playing Agatha Christie, Hercule, I don't know how you pronounce his last name, Poirot? The First Cases, and this is the first time I'm playing this game. Christy, welcome to the stream, glad you can make it, and you haven't seen an Agatha Christie game in a long time? Okay, so, but you have, like, seen it before, at least, so that is good. I might need help. I don't even know, like, what the heck I'm going to be getting into. So, but as always, please let me know if, I need to, actually, I'm gonna wait and see if I have to do anything. Okay. If you fail a dialogue challenge, don't worry, you can try again. Depending on, you don't let me do things. You don't let me read stuff fast enough! Please let me know if you can hear everything. Okay. Document drive sees largest enlisting number to police force in years. Yay! When is this set? Like, what year? I wonder. I turned off the music because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Congratulations, Mr. Parrot. You can't read things. Can I fast forward to this? Local pickpocket gang caught red-handed. Sweet. Good. I recently got a Batman shirt, and I love it. Police sting operations use jewel bandits apprehended. Yeah! It looks like old-timey, so I like that. No, I can't hear anything either. I turned the music down because of possible copy. My cat hates me. Nemo, what are you doing in here? Recently transferred from Brussels police. You can't let me read things fast enough, game. Not a fast reader. I have to sit up. Oh, my headphone cord. Okay. So, there we go. Now I hear noise. When did this game come out, I wonder? I like the graphics. It looks kind of cool.
Oh, thank goodness. Officer, please, come quickly.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. How can I...
It has become a madhouse. Madame has been shouting and cursing all morning. I've never seen her so angry. But what great luck to happen upon you.
Okay.
Please, try to remain calm. First, may I ask your name?
We don't have time for that. Please, hurry.
What is going on? Ooh, big house. Prologue. The bracelet. Okay, this is kind of this is giving me the Sherlock Holmes vibes of like it being broken up in like a bunch of different cases.
Insist on your name before I can continue any further. I am Officer Hercule Poirot.
What?
I am Elizabeth, but it is the maidservant that we must consider. Forgive me, officer, but are you new to the area?
I stand out so obviously.
I mean no offense, only I have not seen you before. This is a small town, and you learn everyone's faces very quickly.
Very observant of you, mademoiselle. I was recently posted here from the city, and a good thing I'm here now. Let us get to the bottom of this madness you speak of.
I like the house. The house is pretty. Talking to characters is essential when gathering evidence. Basic questions are flagged with the question mark icon. Use the left mouse click on the question to pose it to Elizabeth.
There has been a theft at the house.
I thought I would say it. I didn't say it.
Then I am exactly where I should be, n'est-ce pas?
Do you have a list of Do you have a list of all the items that have been taken? Does the house have any suspicious What? Does the house have any suspicions as to whom is responsible? Oh, okay. Do you have a list of all items that was
It
taken?
is only one of Mademoiselle Angeline's most valuable bracelets, taken from her room.
Uh-oh.
Then its safe return is of the utmost importance.
Does the house have any suspicions as to whom was responsible?
Madame Van den Bosch, the lady of the house, believes Fleurette is behind it.
Fleurette. Why would I say that? Well, she said believes, so is that saying that Elizabeth doesn't agree?
Mademoiselle Angeline thinks that someone has broken in and taken it. This seems more plausible to me.
Merci, mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
Ooh. New mind map look updated. Mademoiselle Elizabeth believes a burglary is behind the bracelet's disappearance. If that is the case, there will no doubt be a sign of intrusion on the grounds. Ooh, okay. Whenever Poirot uncovers an interesting area of investigation, an objective is launched. Here, you can see all of the evidence relating to your very first objective. Using the mouse to move your cursor, try highlighting each piece of evidence to see Poirot's interpretation of them. She reported the theft. It is not often you see such crimes committed here. This could be my chance to solve a real case. Stolen bracelets. If it is such a beloved bracelet, if it's such a beloved piece, it must be worth a great deal. Unknown culprit. There seems to be conflicting ideas of who's behind the missing bracelet. It's important to pay attention to all information given for each piece of evidence. This will become more vital as you start making deductions. For now, press right-click to return to the scene. It's time to find some more evidence. Elizabeth mentioned an intruder, so let's start with the gravel path. Using to explore/interact, try finding clues that may have left on the path itself. You can use the scroll down or up to zoom the camera. Oh, I like that. Oh, okay. I like that.
Aha.
While two sets lead away from the house, only one muddy set returns, rather hastily it seems. Every inspection you make adds evidence to the appropriate place. Press R to view your active objectives. You can do this at any time as you explore each scene. Oh, you've seen the older ones? That's cool. Investigate the grounds for evidence of the intrusion. Notice that you have some new evidence on your mind map. Roll over the muddy footprints to see Poirot's interpretation of the item. Oh, here it is. While two cells lead away from... Okay, I read that already. Let me zoom in. Next, try searching the garden and lawn. There must be something that helps explain the muddy footprints, okay? I like this. This is pretty cool. Ooh, overgrown grass. That could be something. There are no signs of trampling, but it is a shame to see a lawn so unkept. Okay. Waterlogged patch. This morning's shower must have been heavier than I thought. An intruder stepping here would surely leave evidence elsewhere. You now have enough evidence to make your first deduction. There are no signs. Okay. A sizable garden. When the weather permits, it must be perfect for entertaining. This morning's shower. Okay. Notice that Poirot has posed a question as part of his interpretation of the waterlogged patch. Let's help him solve this by providing an answer. Use the button on this piece of evidence to start thinking. Next, use your mouse to highlight the muddy footprints. Notice Poirot's interpretation as you do, and press... Wait, muddy footprints. Oh, there we go.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
It seems the muddy footprints are the result of earlier rain. Well done, you just made your first deduction. Linking evidence gives you new evidence to use in your investigation. In this case, you've also unlocked a new action, as represented by the talk icon. Press the button to return to the objective screen. Yeah, that's... Unlocked actions are summarized next to each objective. In this case, maybe Elizabeth can provide more information about the footprints. Go and talk to her about your findings. Yeah, that is weird. The footprints on the path are fresh today. Do you know who they belong to?
One set must be mine, leaving to find you. The other set must be Florette's. She was caught in the rain this morning.
That explains the hurried, scuffled nature of the prints. I could not help but noticing the unkept lawn. Is there not an employed gardener?
There is, sir. Luke. But he was called away from the house on a personal matter. Rahana, our cook, accompanied him.
So everyone just left? That seems shady. With no gardener present, there was no one tending to the lawn this morning, but still, no sign of anyone stepping across it.
Merci, mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
This is just the beginning. There's so much more to uncover. Try exploring the rest of the garden, collecting evidence, and making deductions until you're able to solve your first objective. Remember to use... Oh, thank you so much for the sub. Remember you can use R to view your objectives and related actions at any time. This is very... this is very similar to Sherlock Holmes. It's just in a different way. I like the very obvious difference in this. Just press R. Garner didn't use the lawn. Okay, that goes back out to there. Why is it telling me this? Inspect the garden to advance the investigation. I did! I already looked there. That's weird. Nothing here. Judging by the condition of this ladder, I wouldn't trust it with my weight. Perhaps a braver man than I perched this elsewhere against the roof. That's interesting. Side door.
Huh.
It appears to be rusted shut, and if these cobwebs are anything to go by, it hasn't been unlocked in some time. Perhaps they entered another way. Guess we can look at the front door, maybe? See if they did it there. There are no signs of tampering or forced entry. Okay, there has to be something. They couldn't have just... Can't go over there, apparently. Why is it telling me this? Overgrown grass. A charming looking conservatory, although it doesn't seem as though it is currently being used. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to just... Okay. Why is that connected, though? Front of the house. What does that even mean? Inspect the garden, okay? But... Oh, It's an impossible climb to reach it unassisted. The ledge beneath it appears rather precarious. Why do I have to inspect the garden again? I already did. Oh. Quote on plaque.
Huh.
A touching extract from one taken from Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, expertly carved on a plaque. The measure done, I'll watch her place of stand, and touching hers make blessed my rude hand. Did my heart love till now forswear its sight, for I ne'er saw true beauty till this night. Aw. Okay. Open window. Inspect the garden. I have to look everywhere. I'm kind of like waiting for my cursor to go over something. Can't do anything there. This is the garden, right? Like, I'm not, like, in a bad spot. I'm pretty sure this is the garden. Wait. Flower bed. Such beautiful flowers. I'm glad to see no one carelessly damaged them. Bench carving.
Huh.
New competition unlocked. Ooh. A declaration of love has been carved in the bench. L loves E. I assume I have to talk to Elizabeth. Oh, yeah. I mean, same with any mystery game, but yeah. Intruder didn't use the path. Talk to Elizabeth. I was right. I feel like I should be going in.
How can I help?
I feel like I should be going in. I see there is a little romance in this house.
Excuse me, officer?
The carving on the bench. Forgive me, I was not suggesting anything untoward.
Oh, of course not. Yes. I suppose there must be.
Would you know the identity of the mysterious L and E?
I'm afraid not. Perhaps they were old residents. A pair of star-crossed lovers, perhaps. Madame does not allow distracting staff relationships.
You're lying, I can tell.
Love is not something that can be harnessed so easily.
That is Madame's rule, and I wouldn't want to be the one that challenges her on it.
Merci, mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
I think she is in love with somebody. Oh. Joy! Yay! This chillness has been left untouched for quite some time. Clues and evidence are beginning to gather. It would be best that I approach them logically. What do you mean, logically? Like, eh. Dude, I inspected the garden. Yay! Overgrown trellis. Flower bed. Open window.
Is there something I am not seeing?
Okay, so... This choice has been left untouched for quite some time. Open window. It's possible to climb to reach it unassisted. The ledge beneath it appears rather precarious.
What a revelation!
Yay! I have found no practical or logical way for someone to have reached the window. Perhaps another means of entry was attempted. I have found... Oh, okay.
I cannot see the logic in this.
Okay, I get it. Stop. Okay. So, we have it with that. No, wait. bench carving. And then...
This will not get me any closer to my
Shut up.
order and method. That is the way to solve the problem. Come, my little gray cells. We must think logically.
What? Wait, those are blinking. Intruder didn't use the lawn. Intruder didn't use the path.
I must take a different approach if
Stop it.
I must act on
I'm trying to link.
another
There we
success.
go. Front door,
I
side
never
door.
doubted myself.
Neither of the external doors have been damaged or show any signs of an unwanted visitor.
Magnifique.
I could not find any sign of an unlawful entry into the house, while I find signs of intrusion elsewhere in the grounds. Nothing else is blinking. But investigate the grounds for evidence of an intrusion. What does that mean? Open window. I feel like I should be able to go over here. Guess not. Running my hand over everything here. Wonder if I have everything, because I don't know where else to look. I could not find any sign of any unlawful entry into the house, but I find signs of an intrusion elsewhere in the grounds. Okay, but I've looked everywhere. I found a set of muddy footprints going this way, going towards the house. But so then wouldn't that then suggest that it would then give me a little bit of a path? You know, like a trail I could follow, you know? What's F? Oh. Investigate the grounds for evidence of an intrusion. Wait, one link? I clicked one, thinking I could do it, but you know. One link. Okay, apparently I can make a link. It seems that muddy footprints are the result of earlier rain. How is everybody doing tonight? Overgrown trellis. Okay, so no one climbed the trellis. No one damaged any flowers. No one. There's no point of venturing into the house.
Come, my little gray cells.
I'm doing good. Still in some pain from falling down the stairs. But getting better. I think the open window has something to do with E and L.
act on... I must take a different approach if I... This will not get me any closer to my...
Shut up.
I cannot see the logic in this. Perhaps a second look at the evidence in front of me. The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
I could not find any signs of an unwanted visitor in the garden. Did someone cover their tracks? Ooh. My cursor wasn't there. That was weird.
Is there something? Order and method. That... I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
It wasn't oh, it wasn't a burglary. With no obvious signs of a burglar, perhaps I should be looking at those inside for answers. This is not the start I was expecting. There are no signs of an intruder at all. There is something amiss. I must remain vigilant and keep my wits about me. Objective complete. So you completed your first objective and earned a collectible. For now, continue your investigation by asking Elizabeth for permission to enter the house. I feel like that was like number one you should have done.
I have conducted my initial inspection of the house and grounds. It is now necessary for me to speak with those in the house.
Oh, forgot I gotta do stuff.
Of course. Thank you, officer. I'm sure Madame Van den Bosch will be happy to hear the police are investigating.
I suspect there will be someone inside who will not be as pleased to hear it. Yeah. Is that like a saving symbol or something? I presume this is the lady of the house. She holds quite a presence, and from what Mademoiselle Elizabeth has said, she is not one to be on the wrong side of. I must talk with her before beginning my search.
Who are you? You are not the commanding officer I requested.
No, dear madame, I am Officer Hercule Poirot. I can assure you that...
This will simply not do. I sent Elizabeth to bring me a competent lawman.
And that is what she has brought, madame. Now, I would like to continue my investigation.
I understand that bracelet has gone missing.
You understand correctly. It is my daughter's bracelet. It is a rather expensive piece.
And valuable to your daughter, no doubt. It was a gift.
Yes, it was from her late father, my husband, the Viscount, and it has not gone missing. It was stolen.
I have been informed that you believe you have caught the culprit.
I do not believe so. I know so. It was Florette, the maidservant. I knew I could not trust her.
And why is that?
Because I don't. I do not need to explain myself any further, especially to a measly officer.
Oh! You do not believe there was an intruder in the house.
Don't be ridiculous. I have told you who is guilty. If there had been a break-in, surely it would be your job to stop them.
If it was the case, of course, madame. Although I cannot predict a burglar's movement.
Perhaps then you have proved me right, and you aren't the competent officer I require.
Never have I met someone so adamant that they don't require help from the police. Her accusation against the maid is rather questionable. There must be more to the story, and it is my duty to uncover it.
Merci, madame. You have been most helpful.
Not really. New mind map unlocked. Madame Van den Bosch was so quick to accuse the maidservant Florette. I wonder if this hasty accusation hides behind a deeper reason. Heck yeah, it does. Okay, I can't make a link yet. Each time you meet a new character, you'll unlock their character profile. Press F Excuse me. First I have to view a list of everyone you've met so far. Okay. Searching this kitchen is not essential to my current investigation. To room? Okay, but I can't go in there. It's locked, and someone could be heard inside. I assume Madam has taken the law into her own hands. What? A rose and crossed arrow symbol adorns the door. Perhaps soon to love, forbidden love. Come, my little gray cells. Let us solve this mystery. That's sad. Did she just lock her up? Some of the greatest authors and novels throughout history.
Really, officer, you are wasting both your time and mine.
I don't like her. Would you permit me to enter the lounge?
Only if you are prepared to take Florette away.
It is an offense to incarcerate someone without suitable proof of misdeeds. I must question Mademoiselle Florette to gather her version of events.
If you will not do your duty and lock her up, then I must. She shall remain there, and I, the key holder, until she is led from the room in handcuffs.
Dang, lady.
Merci, madame. You have been most helpful.
No, she hasn't.
Ah.
Rather impressive portrait, I must say. Go upstairs. Ooh. I like the like how it all looks. Oh, this is cool. You get a different view of the room here. That's cool. To room. Can I go in there? This must be the scene of the crime. I was expecting to find clues, not who I must assume is the daughter. I can only hope she has not tampered with the scene. Angeline, okay.
What do you think you're doing in here? Who let you in?
Mademoiselle Angeline, I presume. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Officer Hercule Poirot.
An officer of the law? But what are you doing here? Don't you need to be chasing down the burglar?
Wouldn't she know that her mom locked somebody up?
Your bracelet has gone missing. It is only correct. I speak with all members of the house and investigate the scene of the crime.
Ah, if we must.
Merci. I will attempt to take up as little of your time as possible.
Why don't you begin by telling me about what has happened?
Some rat stole my bracelet this morning. Even though it's clear someone has broken in, Maman refused to listen and blamed Florette.
You just said that she blamed her, and yet you don't know that she's holding her hostage downstairs?
You sound very convinced it was taken by someone from outside of the house.
My window was open when I returned. How else can you explain that?
Oh. The bracelet in question, it must have been of particular value to justify such a daring burglary.
It is of great value. Money was no object to father.
It was a gift from your father. I can only assume it holds great value to you also.
Of course it does. What a silly thing to say. It's a good thing Maman had it insured with the others.
That's what you say? I am trying to understand how someone could have entered and exited your room unnoticed.
It must have been while I was down at breakfast with Elizabeth. She was with me all morning.
Mademoiselle Elizabeth was with you until you discovered the bracelet was missing?
She was. She woke me up later than usual. I washed and dressed, and we went down to the lounge for breakfast.
You have been of great help, mademoiselle. I will do everything I can to find the culprit and return your bracelet.
She woke her up later than usual? This is where the bracelet in question was last seen. I must investigate the crime scene thoroughly, leaving no stone unturned. Oh, I don't have a link yet. Cleaning rag.
Huh.
It's covered in a black powder. It would not be too much of an assumption to think this has come from it dealing with the fireplace. This must keep the room rather snug on the cold evening. Rectangular dust recess. Oh.
Aha.
Something has obviously resided here for some time and only moved recently. Open window.
Oh.
The frame is noticeably cracked. Furthermore, the internal latch shows it has been opened from the inside, and rather forcibly, I must add. From the inside and like forcefully? Who would open that? This doesn't make any sense. Photograph of gentleman. What did I? The gentleman is the same as the one from the hallway. Judging by the cracked glass, it must have been recently dropped. Broken glass. Rather irresponsible and dangerous to leave it in this state. Rather one is in a rush or not. Abandoned poker. Why would the poker be all the way on the opposite side of the room for the fireplace? It must have been left out, oddly not replaced in its stand. The ending has a hooked spike. What further use could it have? To pry this open? Jewelry box, and that's probably where it was. This must be where the piece in question has disappeared from. So many beautiful pieces remain. I believe I found everything here that can help me uncover the truth. Perhaps I must consider what exactly these clues mean. Wait, what is it? Fireplace, fallen soot. Does it say anything about the fireplace poker thingy? Oh, there it is, right there.
Things are beginning
I
to
was
become
right!
clear.
It was forced open, and looking at the poker, I cannot see a delicate way it could have been done. Who would do such a thing, and why? Someone forced the window open from inside. That doesn't make any sense.
Things are beginning to become clearer.
Thank you so much for the confetti. It seems the photograph fell on the floor and Angeline replaced it. There's a link here. Just gotta find it. Quote on a plaque. Oh wait, I'm here. Confirms theft. Cassandra accused Florette. Cassandra dismisses burglary. The laborers are insured.
I cannot see the logic in
I
this.
know. I even knew.
Is there something I...
There has to be something. Wait, hang on. Let me talk to her. Then I gotta go back down and talk to Elizabeth. I really hate that I go right back outside.
Here, the further the criminal goes with my bracelet. But by all means, fire away.
Someone's kind of rude. Besides the bracelet, have you noticed anything else missing?
Is one bracelet not enough?
Please, I only ask that you are sure it is my duty to return your
I
bracelet.
have checked everywhere. You can ask Elizabeth if you don't believe me. It is only my bracelet that is missing.
As I have stated, it is my duty to speak with every member of the house, and I would not want to have discovered a further missing piece later.
Can I assume the photograph was cracked by accident?
How should I know? I returned to the room and father was face down on the floor. It must have been the burglar.
Ooh.
So it is your father that is the subject.
Isn't he handsome? I remember watching him sit for it. He kept looking across and smiling at me. The artist was getting awfully angry at him.
You have been of great help to my investigation, mademoiselle. I will do everything I can to find the culprit and return your bracelet.
Okay, I don't think I have to go... I think I'm done in here for right now. I just have to go back down and talk to... Talk to Cassandra and then to Elizabeth, I think.
Really, officer, you are
Couldn't help but admire the handsome masseur? I don't know how you say stuff in French.
And what is your point?
Man, you're mean.
May I ask of the subject?
You may not. Honestly, your prying is getting on my last nerve.
Merci, madame. You have been most...
I just ended it because she was getting on my nerves.
Mademoiselle Elizabeth, I hope you are feeling less distressed now. I can assure you I shall find the guilty party and the bracelet.
Thank you, officer. Yes. All I want is for Florette to be heard.
Bien sûr. Rest assured she will get the fair trial she deserves. I wonder if you could help me with some questions regarding the house.
Of course. Whatever I can do to help.
There is someone coming from behind a locked lounge door.
When I left, Madame was with Florette in there. Surely she would not have locked her in. It must have been an accident.
Madame Van den Bosch should not be deciding her fate. Would you grant me access to speak with her?
I would, sir, but I don't have the key. There is a spare somewhere, though. Oh, how awful, the thought of her locked in there.
Do you have any thoughts as to where I may find it?
I'm sorry. Madame does not trust the staff with such knowledge, even me. Although I did overhear her once say it was hidden somewhere, close to her heart. Whatever that means.
The picture? I am fearful sorry for the young girl trapped in the lounge, but I must admit I have missed the thrill of solving a good puzzle. Perhaps the countryside is not as scenic as it seems on the surface. Did you notice anything else missing when you returned?
Now I think of it, I don't recall seeing her memento tin.
What? Memento tin. Could this have been what usually resides on the desk in Mademoiselle's bedroom?
She holds her keepsakes from her father and other gifts or tokens in it. She has such a wonderful collection. She's very lucky. She normally keeps it close, but I didn't see it this morning.
Interesting.
Merci, mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
I think the key is in the is behind the picture over here.
Oh.
Rather impressive person, I must say. Close to her heart. I would say that that is it. I can't turn this. Is there a collection of books here? Some of the greatest authors, blah, 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 blah. Kitchen. Lounge. A rose and crossed arrow symbol adorns the door. Perhaps a signal of forbidden love. Come, my little Grisels. Wait. A rose and crossed arrow symbol adorns the door. Perhaps a signal of forbidden love. The plaque outside the garden? It's the Romeo and Juliet thing, right?
Ah.
Oh, come on! That was perfect! Okay, I don't have any links there, but I do have a link here. Okay, so unknown subject, portrait of gentleman. Binge carving quote on plaque.
I must take a different approach.
Okay, I get it. Portrait of gentleman.
Order and method.
I would
That
almost
is the way-
like I would almost bet money on the fact that it's that the key would be behind the picture of the guy.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment
Okay.
of genius.
It seems someone in the house has a keen interest in the works of William Shakespeare. I cannot see my cursor. There we go. Interest in Shakespeare.
What a revelation.
A key is discreet enough to hide almost anywhere, even inside a book. Wait, what does that say? Talk to Elizabeth. And to go outside again? Oh wait, I am outside. Duh.
Certainly, officer.
The house contains a great deal of literature. Are you all keen readers?
Madame is the one with the refined taste. Angeline and I are much more partial to a simple love story.
Aw.
Aren't we all? Romeo and Juliet, the most famous of love stories.
I do enjoy it so. The passion, the romance. It gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. Madame has a copy upstairs in the main hall.
Ooh.
Merci, mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
Yes, thank you. I was thinking it would be in the books over here, but I guess not. I guess it's upstairs. I did see books up there though. There we go. One of the greatest love stories ever written. I'm glad to see Shakespeare's words are being enjoyed. And here's the key. I got the key. Okay, now I can go in there, you know, let the girl out because she was, you know, being held in there against her will.
Finally, it is unlocked.
What exactly do you think you are doing?
If I am to serve justice, I must be able to reach and talk with young Florette.
The girl is guilty and shall pay the price for her crime. I shall see to that. If you wish to listen to her feeble attempts to explain herself, so be it.
Well, obviously not, because you made me have to go on this wild goose chase for the key.
Everyone deserves to tell their side of the story, whether a feeble account or not.
Burn. At last, I'm able to speak with the accused and hear a version of the events. I still have a number of questions. Perhaps she may hold the answers. Aww.
Mademoiselle Florette, I presume.
Please, officer. I did nothing wrong. You can't take me away.
Please relax, my dear. If you have done nothing wrong, you have nothing to worry about. But it is my duty to investigate all avenues. Ah bon?
Relax. So you don't think I took the bracelet?
As of this moment, I cannot say. But answering my questions honestly will certainly help your case either way.
It's a big room. You are the accused. Why don't you begin by giving me your account of this morning?
I didn't even know it was missing till I got accused of taking it.
Oh.
Madame was so angry. She wouldn't listen to me.
There must be some reasoning behind her accusation.
How could I have taken it? I've been in town most of the morning. I was even late coming back. Then I was preparing breakfast.
So much to do. What exactly were you tasked with this morning?
Rihanna the cook is away, so I had to fetch breakfast for the house and prepare it all myself. How does she expect me to do that all on my own?
From what I understand of Madame van den Bosch, she would not have been best pleased you returned late for breakfast.
Not best pleased? I thought she was going to batter me to death with a baguette. I hid in the kitchen and then tried to stay out of sight in the lounge until breakfast was over. Didn't want to put my head near her jaws while she was still hungry.
Perhaps a brave move under the circumstances. And you did not go upstairs at all.
Madame was singeing a hole in the back of my apron with her glare. I daren't have moved. I was too scared to blink the wrong way. Never mind stamping upstairs.
In this morning's rain, I assume you would have hurried your duties.
I must just be slow, monsieur. My mother always said I moved like the snail. Maybe I was just happy to be out of the house.
I struggle to believe you would risk catching a cold in such conditions for a little fresh air.
Now I am being accused of avoiding my duties? Mais enfin!
Sorry.
Merci. I shall take everything you have told me into consideration.
Sorry. Didn't mean to. Now that I finally met young Florid, I should work to ascertain her innocence or guilt. Claims innocence. Florid was dawdling. Florid has been crying. Florid got breakfast. Why is that there? I can't make a link yet. Collection slip. Okay.
Oh.
A slip for collecting a garment from Goosens and Company tailor in town, dated today. Please bring this receipt with you when you come to collect your garment. The requested torn shoulder. Interesting. Note. Ooh.
Aha.
To receive such a note of devotional love must be a delight, signed from Luke. To whom is his love, I wonder? Elizabeth! It's Elizabeth! My love, it is an obligation that has taken me away from you, but it is my heart that will keep us together. My aunt is in much better health, rest, and some company has done her wonders. I hope to return to you and my duties at the house in a matter of days. Until then, keep well and know that you are always in my thoughts, now and forever, Luke. Oh, that's so sweet. Poker stand. Poker stand without a fire poker is rather useless in my opinion. Where could it be? A straight fire poker shouldn't be too hard to find. Come, my little gray cells, let us get to the bottom of this mystery. It's upstairs, maybe, because I didn't see a stand like that upstairs in the other room. I could spend my morning in front of Mrs. Albert's taking in the smell. The initials EP suggests that this is Elizabeth's. A nasty black soot smudge is apparent. Why was such a delicate item be used on such a stubborn stain? Oh. A wrapped parcel, completely soaked through. I hope it has not ruined its contents. Okay, I have a suggestion. What is it now? It says I can make 2 links, but I don't know.
Come, my little Grace.
I know. Flirt claims innocence. Flirt was dawdling. Flirt got breakfast.
This will not get me any closer. I must act on thought and... I should not be surprised.
It seems that Angeline may have been the last one to use this.
Another success.
Yay! It seems someone collected this by hand. Who, I wonder? Poker was moved. Parcel was collected from tailors.
Is there something I am...
Angeline, so that means I need to... Since I think I need to go talk to Angeline.
Order and method.
I wonder why you can't pick the big ones. Like this or something, you know? Like...
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
Elizabeth must have requested Floret's assistance this morning because she was running late. I doubt Madame was very happy about this. So it says I can make a link in here. Broken glass, open a window.
Come, my little gray cells. I cannot see the logic.
Something else is missing. Cleaning rag, I bring in poker, open a window. Someone forced the window open from inside.
I must act on... Magnifique.
Didn't I do that before and it didn't go? Perhaps the handkerchief was used to clean up what the rag did not. Okay, so talk to Elizabeth. So we're gonna go all the way back outside.
Certainly, officer.
Can you tell me about the package in the lounge?
The lounge? A package?
Oui, it is quite hard to miss.
Oh, how silly of me. I must have had my head in the clouds this morning. I'm sorry, I can't help you further.
What? Besides the obvious, was there anything unusual about this morning?
Besides the terrible rain? No. I woke, began my duties with Mademoiselle. I had already laid out a clean dress. I helped her into it, and prepared her for the day before getting started on tidying her room as neat as a pin.
And the bracelet was still there when you left the room for breakfast.
I am sure of it. I headed down before Mademoiselle Angeline.
You don't by chance happen to be missing an initialed handkerchief?
Why, yes, officer! I misplaced it after wiping a stain from Mademoiselle Angeline's sleeve at breakfast. You are a great detective.
That means Angeline tried to clean up the soot.
You are not the first to say. Had she not noticed it herself, I imagine Madame would not allow even the smallest imperfection.
It baffles me how she couldn't have. It was only luck that I spotted it before Madame, and a good thing I did.
Does Madame Van den Bosch have a habit of making such quick assumptions?
Madame is under a great deal of strain. It can't have been easy for her to lose her husband, raising Mademoiselle alone. She can be quick to anger.
And this morning, it sounds as though it was such an occasion.
It's not the first time I have had to stand and watch such treatment. I hate to see it. As I said, Madame hasn't had the easiest time.
You said it was not the first time that Madame has lost her temper with Florette.
Madame's scolding of Florette this morning was the worst I have seen her temper. I wish you could see that Florette is just trying to do her best.
Aww.
Could there have been another reason for such a reaction?
Madame was not happy Florette was late. All through breakfast, Madame was watching her with a piercing eye. But she's still learning the way.
Merci, mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
Okay, so Elizabeth was reluctant to acknowledge the parts that caused young Florette to be so late. Could there be something behind her avoidance of the subject? If there is a reason, I must establish what it is.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
The carving acts as a subtle and private reminder for them both. Elizabeth and Luke are courting.
Certainly, officer.
I guess I can't talk to her.
Merci.
What do I have to do? No, I didn't mean that. Okay,
This will not get me any close.
Rectangular dust recess, broken glass, Angeline confirms burglary, valuables are insured.
I must take a different approach.
I know it's not that one. I hate this. I wish I could like hint, click, yes, you know, that'd be great.
I must take a different...
I could have sworn I did that. She must have used the cleaning rack to reach into the chimney, keeping her hands soot-free. And Angeline reached into the chimney. Inspect the chimney and okay, so I gotta inspect the chimney. But I gotta do this first.
I must act up. Is there something I...
Elizabeth denied knowledge of the parcel. That doesn't make any sense.
Order and method. I should not be sub...
As she was constantly busy and under the watchful eye of Madame, Florette lacked an opportunity to take the bracelet. Why would Madame accuse her? Florette had no opportunity. So I'm gonna talk to her first, and then I'll go
Certainly,
in.
officer.
I can't?
Merci.
Then I had to. Okay. Guess just go ahead and go upstairs and then inspect the chimney, I guess. Hey, don't mind me, I'm just gonna inspect the chimney. Hang on.
Huh.
Now is the time to confirm my
What
suspicions.
are you doing there? I wouldn't get too close. Soot is forever spitting onto the floor.
Merci for the warning, mademoiselle.
I must find a way to distract her if I am to confirm my theory. Dang it! So now I'm gonna go all the way back downstairs, and I guess the only one I'm gonna be able to get is Elizabeth. So all the way back down to talk to Elizabeth. I mean, that's just what I'm guessing, right? Like,
Certainly, officer.
are you kidding me?
Merci, mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
Maybe I'll talk to her, even though I don't like her.
Really, officer, you are wasting both your time and mine.
Merci, madame. You have been...
Nope, just stop.
Anything to show you I didn't do it. And madame, I need this job, monsieur.
Was it you who collected the parcel this morning while in town?
Yes. Another thing on my to-do list. I'm afraid it's not in the same condition as when I picked it up.
At whose request?
It was a favor for Lizzie. I didn't mind having to get it.
Merci. I shall take everything you have told me into consideration.
She told me she didn't know what she was talking about. About the package. Uh-oh. Can I go talk to her now about it? And be like, hey, you lied to me.
Certainly, officer.
What?
Merci,
But she has a thing, but she did. That makes me mad. Okay. So I guess the only other person I could talk to is how do you pronounce her name? Is it Angie or whatever? Whatever her name is.
The longer you're here, the further the criminal goes with my bracelet. But by all means, fire away.
Would you say that your mom is happy with young Florette's work?
Maman is never happy with anything these days. Also, Florette does have a habit of not doing things exactly how Maman wants them done.
Eee.
And how does she react when she sees Florette not doing things the correct way?
Maman has the temperament of a kicked cat. Florette has often been on the wrong side of it.
That is how she responded today?
She was shouting at her, and when Florette would not admit she took the bracelet, Maman really lost her temper. I have not seen her that angry before.
If you'll entertain my curiosity, would you tell me about your father?
Maman never wants to talk about him. She says it's too hard, but she acts more like she doesn't even care he's gone.
Yikes.
I'm sure that is not the case. It must have been very hard for her, for you both.
I miss him every day.
Oops, sorry,
He
hit the
always
mic.
knew how to put a smile on my face. I remember how much fun we would have, all three of us. In the summer, Father and I would play hide and seek while Maman read. She always helped me though whenever it was his turn to hide. I would stand in the gazebo, cover my eyes and count, and when I turned, he was nowhere to be seen. Maman would lower her book and flash a look towards his hiding spot. After I found him, he clapped and cheered as though I had won a gold medal.
Aw.
When I was hiding, it didn't matter where I was. He could never find me. I always thought I was an expert hider, but when I think back now, I know he was letting me win. He always said my smile was prize enough for him.
Aw.
He always knew just what to say.
I'm sure he would want you to be smiling today, even under such circumstances.
Having heard her story, I can begin to see why he is so missed. It is a tragedy, the loss of a loving father and husband.
You have been of great help to my investigation, mademoiselle. I will do everything I can to find the culprit and return your bracelet.
Inspect the chimney in Angeline's room. Okay, I want to do that, but now it's time to confirm my
What are you
suspicions.
doing there? I wouldn't get too close. Soot is forever spitting onto the floor.
Merci for the warning, mademoiselle.
I must find a way to distract her if I am to confirm my theory. How am I going to distract her, though? I already talked to everybody, and I can't talk to anybody else. Oh, my glasses are bugging me. There we go. Don't have to go in there.
Really? Oh,
Merci.
Okay, nothing.
Anything to...
Merci.
Nothing. Okay, so, but then...
Certainly, officer.
Merci.
Then what do I have to do?
Your assistance has been invaluable.
Oh, I have a link.
I cannot see the logic in it. This will not get me any closer to my goal. Come, my little Graycell.
Oh.
What a revelation.
All signs are pointing to Florette being treated rather harshly by Madame. Would she escalate such mistreatment? Floyd is mistreated by... Oh, yeah, definitely. Whoops. Okay. Okay, but then what? How do I want to solve the case. I want to solve this case. I highly doubt this is going to be the full extent of the game.
Really, officer?
Okay, apparently not.
Anything to
Merci.
Can I not
I shall
talk
take
to any of
everything
them?
you have told me into consideration.
Oh, wine bottle. I didn't look at that. I wonder who the wine connoisseur of the house is. Adventures like this would fetch quite a price. What is new? Oh. Wine bottle. Can I talk to her about it?
anything to
Okay, apparently not. Letter. I do not always agree with the telephone companies and their charges, but ignoring the bills will not make them disappear. Oh. I'm just trying to make sure I look at everything, apparently, because I apparently missed a few things. Interesting, though. Guess that's everything in here. Coat. Oh! There is nothing in particular about this coat, but what is in the pocket. Hidden inside the coat pocket, although fairly plain, it is still an attractive item of jewelry. I wonder if it holds significance. It's a ring. Why would there be a ring in a pocket? Gold band.
The pieces of the puzzle.
Ooh, perhaps the relationship was more serious than I first deduced. I wonder what Madame would say. Are betrothed? No from Luke. No.
On thought.
Okay. This bench carving? No. Formal suit? Yes.
Success.
I find the thought of such a plan cloaked in secrecy rather romantic, but the secrecy continues to perturb me. Mademoiselle Elizabeth was planning to elope with her beloved Luke, but why would she hide such a joyous occasion? I recall her saying Madame Van de Bosch does not look fondly on staff relationships, but I cannot help but think there was something else. Objective complete! Yippee! I knew it! Knew I was right. I knew I was right. Okay, let's go talk to her, I guess. Like, hey, we know what you've been lying about.
Certainly, officer.
Thank you so much for the confetti. You seemed rather excited earlier at the mention of Romeo and Juliet.
How could I not be? I may not enjoy his other works, but how can one not be blown away by a story of two so deeply in love that they will risk everything just to be together?
Especially being able to draw similarities between Verona's star-crossed lovers to yourself and your dearest.
Oh.
But I hadn't told.
Mademoiselle, I am an officer of the law. It is my duty to uncover the truth.
Please, you cannot say anything to Madame. She is against staff relationships of any kind. In her eyes, a relationship between staff is nothing more than a distraction.
But he means so much more to you.
Oh, officer, I have found my soulmate. At first, it was nothing more than pleasantries around the grounds. But that quickly changed. I know it's not proper for a young lady to pursue a gentleman. But once I knew his feelings reciprocated my own, why shouldn't I have followed my heart?
Aww.
Love transcends professional and societal rules.
The mere thought of him was enough to make me blush. But I knew that Madame would never give her blessing. If we wanted to continue, we would have to do so in secret.
Aw.
The summer evenings here are just so beautiful. I often find myself walking around the grounds after my daily duties are complete. And it was one such evening that Luke was waiting for me at the gazebo.
Aw.
He looked ever so handsome. And the poem he had prepared. He had barely
Poem?
started reading and I was already a blubbering mess. Standing there beneath the warm glow of the falling sun, he asked for my hand. And I gave him my heart with no hesitation.
Aw. This is sweet.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I've been chattering on for so long. You have much more pressing matters than to listen to me rambling aimlessly.
No, it's fine. I'm actually enjoying this.
One should never apologize for such a charming and bewitching story of love. But you are correct. While the culprit still eludes us, my work is not yet complete.
The love of Mademoiselle Elizabeth and Luke share is obvious, and yet she remains respectful of Madame's ruling, no matter the ridiculous nature of it. I cannot see her defying her code of sealing the bracelet. The investigation continues.
Merci, mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
Okay, so it's not the two workers, so it has to be either the mom or the daughter. Various art pieces have been packed and addressed to the auction house. I assume Madame did this. Stairs. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. Wait, missing painting?
Ah,
There's obviously been something previously hanging in this position that was stolen, I wonder. I clicked it. Oh, I can link something!
magnifique.
Madame is selling a great deal of her collection. Perhaps there's more to this than just... I didn't read all of it. It's because she's running out of money, apparently.
The longer you are...
Blah, blah, blah.
You
Okay. I don't know how to make her, like, get her distracted so I can... I don't know how to get her distracted so I can look in the fireplace. Nothing here, I guess.
Anything to show you I didn't do it. And Madame, I need this job, monsieur.
Nothing. So, how's the stream doing now? Is it okay? Wait, what was that? Oh, telephone. It does not seem to be working. Why would a house of this size be without a working telephone? I can make a link. So far, so good. Thank you.
Order and method. Magnifique.
I am not surprised that the telephone does not work. One cannot just ignore the financial responsibilities. I can make another link. Financial responsibilities ignored. What about, was the... selling heirlooms?
Things are
Yes.
beginning to...
If the family must be in far worse position than I thought, I wonder if such a desperation led to drastic actions. Cassandra is desperate for money.
Another success.
Yes, it cannot be a coincidence that what is not being sold has been recently insured. There's more to Madame Van de Bosch's accusation of Florette than it seems. A young maid would make for the perfect scapegoat. And with such coincidental timing ensuring the bracelet, there are still questions to be asked. Objective complete. Can I talk to her about it?
Really, officer, you are wasting both your time and mine.
Push on information regarding finances. Questions with the icon indicate the dialogue challenge is available for the character. Choose the question marked. Okay. Let's do it.
If you have something to ask, officer, I suggest you stop wasting my time further and just get on with it.
I've already seen and heard how hot-tempered Madame Van de Bosch can be. I should approach this with some sensitivity. My apologies. I was merely thinking about what Florette has done to your family.
And this is how she repays me? I will not be happy until I see her sufficiently punished.
Empathetic maybe? I can understand your anger. Her actions broke your trust and have affected you all.
I am glad you have
There we go.
finally come to your senses and have seen her guilt.
I cannot help but noticing the art being sent to the auctioneer's and unpaid bills.
It is challenging at times, I will admit. But I can assure you the Van den Bosch name is as strong and prevalent as it has always been. I have tried my best to provide
Yes.
for Angeline, although sometimes she may not see it that way. She is not to know about what we have discussed. It is my burden to carry.
You are accepting the hand you have been dealt and raising a fine young mademoiselle. That is all that can be asked of you.
I like how everybody is just pouring their hearts out to this guy, and he's just like, all the family drama here.
And you have done nothing but bother my staff and my family. I cannot stand here any longer and listen to this second-rate officer speaking such drivel.
No, but offers me the smallest slither of emotion, showing how she cares for her daughter before she makes haste for the door. Is it out of embarrassment, or perhaps there is something she is still trying to hide? I wonder if Mademoiselle Angeli noticed Madame's abrupt departure. You broke down Cassandra's differences and obtained some new evidence. In this case, it seems like you really hit a nerve with Cassandra. I can do a link.
little Grace. I must take a different approach if... Is there something...
Theft fits Cassandra's insurance scam. Fluoride has no opportunity.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
Would Madame seize the opportunity in an attempt to improve and continue to hide her financial woes? Fluoride was scapegoated.
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
Her incarceration appears to be the latest in a series of abuses by Madame. I have no doubt in young Floride's innocence. What I do doubt is the behavior of Madame Bendabosh. If what I have heard is true, her treatment towards Floride is disgraceful. Well, yeah. Okay, so what I'm thinking now is I need to tell the daughter about her mom, and maybe she will then go out. I wonder if notice Madame's abrupt departure. Ooh, can I? She's looking away. Can I do it now? And here's the bracelet. It was carefully concealed inside a rectangular metal tin. Do I have? Yes, I can do a link. Yes. Angeline stashed her keepsakes in the chimney.
This will not get me any... Is there something I have...
But what I don't get is, so Angeline helped her mom? I thought it would just be the mom doing it, you know?
Order and method. That is...
Someone forced the window open from the inside. Angeline stashed.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
To stage a burglary and let it go so far is totally unacceptable. I cannot believe I allowed Mademoiselle Angeline to deceive me for so long. Hiding the bracelet inside the chimney and staging a burglary, all part of her calculated and devious plan. I should bring this investigation to an end. Enough of my time has already been wasted, but I will not be satisfied until I know why. I'm done. I've talked to Elizabeth. Like, hey, so... This is a really fun game. I'm really enjoying it.
Certainly, officer.
I'm ready to address the house. I believe it is time the truth behind the missing bracelet was revealed.
You have found the culprit and the bracelet.
Everything will be revealed in good time. Would you be so kind as to gather everyone in the lounge?
Of course.
Here we go.
Merci, Mademoiselle Elizabeth, for gathering everyone. Will Madame Van den Bosch be joining us shortly?
She stormed past me not long ago, and I have not seen her return.
Very well. Under usual circumstances, I would wait. But I think we have spent enough time on this matter, n'est-ce pas? We shall have to proceed without her. This morning started like any other. My usual ordinary patrol. Until I was approached by Mademoiselle Elizabeth about a suspected burglary and a missing bracelet.
Dude, we don't need the whole story. We were all here.
A crime I've been falsely blamed for.
That I shall come to. I began my investigation outside, but it was not long before I realized there were no signs of an intruder. So I turned my focus to those in the house. You. Florette, your time here at the house has not always been the easiest for you, shall we say?
I do what Madame tells me.
And to the highest standard, I presume.
Madame's standards are very high.
I do my best.
And you would at least expect fair treatment for the work, not to be spoken to in such a cruel and vicious way.
Monsieur?
I refer to how poorly Madame van den Bosch treats you. You are at her beck and call, and she does nothing but belittle you.
That is Maman you're talking about. Just wait until...
Oh, lady, yeah, wait for it.
It is nothing but the truth I speak, mademoiselle.
Oh,
All the while, mademoiselle stands by and does not even notice such cruelty. That must have angered you. Perhaps you thought it was time they deserved some retribution.
what am I doing?
Stop trying to put words in her mouth.
I am merely giving her a voice, one that has been silenced for so long.
Maybe I do think she deserves it. She's had the world handed to her on a plate, and the likes of me get nothing.
A motive begins to rear its head.
What are we doing?
You're just trying to get me to admit to something. Well, I've done nothing.
Allow me to finish. I am sure you will want to hear what follows. Let us return to this morning.
You were tasked with fetching breakfast from the town for the house. As well as fetching a breakfast for the house, you took another task on, which ended up delaying you further. Oh, I'm not gonna rat out Elizabeth and her marriage.
I was only trying to help.
As any friend would, even knowing your late return would anger Madame van den Bosch further. But in the matter of the missing bracelet, it gave you a rather solid alibi.
I told you I didn't do it.
There is no feasible way that you could have made it into Mademoiselle Angeline's room while she was present with Mademoiselle Elizabeth, removed the bracelet, and still completed your duties. Which takes us to Mademoiselle Elizabeth. Mademoiselle Elizabeth, you have been with the Van den Bosch family for quite some time now, correct?
That is correct.
You have grown close with both ladies of the house and your fellow members of the house staff, would you say?
Uh-oh.
Of course. And I certainly hope they feel the same.
Yet there are still secrets that are kept from them, but there are still certain private matters and I don't want to rat her out!
Officer, please.
Elizabeth, what is he talking about?
I am referring to the lengths Mademoiselle Elizabeth has gone to remain in your maman's employment.
It is Madame's house. She can enforce whatever rules she chooses.
Even if they are going against the very nature and cornerstone of man, to love.
I still do not understand.
Perhaps that is best for everyone. It is neither my place nor my want to make this situation any more awkward than it needs to be.
You already did that, though.
Oh, thank you.
Besides, it was not that story that cleared Mademoiselle Elizabeth's name. Rather, Florette's.
Florette's? But she was not here for most of the morning.
But when she was, more precisely while preparing the table in the lounge, she noted that, against regularity, you arrived alone for breakfast, without Mademoiselle Angeline by your side.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
It means that I found myself with two suspects with potential motives. But with a lack of opportunity, I was left with only one. Mademoiselle Angeline.
You can't believe I would hide my own bracelet.
It is the only explanation that remains, but perhaps Florette would be more satisfied hearing the truth from you.
I have nothing to say.
You would rather allow a faithful member of your staff to take the blame for your juvenile and adolescent actions.
How dare you speak to me like that? You have no idea what you're talking about.
I know that losing a father at such a young age must be horrific and terrifying.
You can't actually believe I would hide my own jewelry.
If you didn't, explain to me how your memento tin with the bracelet inside came to be lodged inside the chimney of your bedroom fireplace.
You have no proof I put it there.
Besides you being the only one in the room alone, even after finding the bracelet, I still did not know why you had done it. Until I contemplated why Madame was selling so many heirlooms and art.
You had no right to snoop through our house in the first place.
What did you expect me to do when I got here?
When it is part of my investigation, I have every right, mademoiselle. The unpaid bills and final notice from the telephone company.
Maman can do what she wants with her art. That means nothing.
But when there was no more art to sell, What then? You could not risk her taking your father's bracelet and selling it. So, you staged a burglary pretending it had been taken, preventing her from selling it. Then you stood back as the innocent Florette paid the price.
Yeah.
She didn't think about me at all. She was going to take my bracelet and sell it off. It would have just ended up on some old wrinkly wrist.
Wow.
I didn't think Maman would blame her. I didn't think she would do anything.
But she did. And somehow that evidently didn't cross your mind. When Madame returns, you shall have it all to explain.
Maman can't know what I have done. She will be furious.
Well, she needs to know.
But Mademoiselle Florette will be proved innocent. And that is what is important. No crime has been committed, so I see no reason why this should continue any longer. It is time you considered the consequences of your actions. And now,
God, that scared
you
me.
must face them head on.
That scared me. What was that noise?
Oh, you're home.
Who's that?
Of course I am. And I've brought someone that will bring some order to this chaos.
Major Felix Hagen. He may hold the rank of major in the British Army, but I question his authority here at all. In police matters, I am the authority. This is my investigation, and I will not have Madame dictating the results any longer.
Major, I can assure you I have this situation under control.
From what I have heard, you are far from it.
What?
The missing bracelet has been found, and the guilty party has been identified.
I am well aware that the maidservant was behind it all. And yet I see her standing as free and innocent as you and me.
Uh-oh.
I am sure Madame van den Bosch has informed you of her suspicions, but I'm afraid it was merely speculation.
Excuse me?
After conducting a full investigation, the evidence and facts led me to deduce
Mademoiselle Florette could not have taken it as she is in town of most of the morning, including the time the bracelet was taken.
I certainly hope you are not accusing my daughter of...
I'm sorry, Maman. He's right. Florette is innocent. I just wanted to show you.
Shh, girl. I will not have you guilted into taking the blame for that sticky-fingered girl.
Madame Van den Bosch refuses to acknowledge even a fraction of what has really taken place. I shall not let this continue any longer. Perhaps it would benefit you to hear Mademoiselle Angeline's. Any guilt your daughter feels should be only from her actions today.
Officer Poirot, a word. Madame van den Bosch was forced to make her way to inform me, alone, I might add, of the goings-on at the house today.
Major, with all due respect, she was impeding the investigation.
Yeah, she was.
This may be how some officers act in the city, but here we show respect to our citizens. You are an officer of the law and should act as such. Insubordination like this will not be tolerated.
As the ranking officer, I have conducted my investigation and...
Ranking officer? Ha! You are an auxiliary officer. You have little authority over anyone, let alone a major.
Uh-oh.
You would be wise to remember who is close friends with your commanding officer. After what I have heard of your past in the city, I'm sure he would look upon today's events as another failure at the hands of Officer Poirot.
What? As absurd as this has become, I must select my battles more tactfully. I can only hope the captain at the station will see things with some sense.
Oui, Major.
Now I suggest you do your duty and escort the maidservant to the station where she can be formally charged and a sufficient punishment handed out.
Right away.
What? No!
I'm sorry, mademoiselle. This is not the outcome I expected.
Maman was right. We'll always pay the price for the upper class's actions.
We will do everything we can to clear your name.
What can you do now? Madame said I'm guilty of a crime and I'll be punished. That's that.
A crime that was never committed. Once the truth is explained, this wrong shall be set right.
Angeline did not intend for you to be arrested. Surely you know her better than that.
I should have known better than to expect anything else. Justice and fairness don't reach the likes of me.
This young lady has already faced so much mistreatment at the hands of Madame Bosch. I should not allow her punishment to continue.
What you saw today was not justice. In the eyes of the law, you are innocent and have been harshly treated and wrongly accused. No one will be going to jail.
But that doesn't help my employment, does it?
That I cannot save. But your freedom, I shall make sure of that.
Aw. I feel like an imposter dressed in police clothing. I was brought here today as a representative of the law, and any shred of authority I had was dashed at the hands of the major. I refuse to allow justice to waver and for it to become nothing more than a hand for those that wish to play it as and when they choose. This is not the first time I have seen the law bent to fit one's purpose, but it will certainly not be the last time I fail to stop it. No happy ending. Seriously? No happy ending at all?
Detective Poirot, I trust this finds you well. It has been many years since our paths last crossed.
Years?
And while I'm sure your recollection of the events may differ from mine, I hope that receiving this letter has not rekindled a sense of animosity toward myself or the Van der Bosch name. The impression you made is something that has stayed with me since that day. It compelled me to reconsider the spoilt young lady I would have inevitably become and helped shape me into the woman I wished to be. You made me see the childish and selfish girl in me that did not consider the consequences of her actions or how they may affect others. Although Maman may see the events of that day differently, I believe the compassion you showed for our mate Florette, as well as the drive to uncover the truth and accept no alternative, was a testament to your character and professionalism. Although I wish it were under different circumstances, your assistance is once again required, and I hope you will consider this as my formal request for your service. This forthcoming weekend was due to be one full of joy and happiness at the announcement of my engagement to Gideon Demir, whom I love dearly, bringing together two illustrious families, but it has been shadowed by deceit, extortion, and blackmail.
Ooh.
The Van der Bosch name is being held to ransom by a mysterious party, and I am afraid I do not know who I can and cannot trust. We are holding a small gathering to celebrate our exciting news with what Maman calls the dignified elite, those that are well respected and held in high regard in both our close inner circle and society. Our private matters have always remained just that, so I fear one of those invited may be the person who is out to ruin our name,
Ooh.
but for reasons I cannot fathom. I have enclosed a first-class rail ticket for you to join us for the announcement, and having contacted your superiors and the correct authorities to request your assistance, which they were more than happy to grant me, I shall expect your arrival with great anticipation. There shall be a carriage waiting for you at the station to bring you directly to Mnemosyne House. I thank you in advance in our time of crisis. Yours respectfully, Angeline Van der Bosch.
It's nice to see that she's grown more and regrets what she did and stuff. Wow. That's cool. Chapter 1. The Blackmail. Wow, he's changed some. I finally arrived. My priority is to get out of this bitter cold before I freeze completely. That's cool. New mind map unlocked. I must not get distracted by the celebrations. I was brought here to uncover the identity of Mademoiselle Angeline's blackmailer, and that is exactly what I shall do. How, when, where, items, who, what, why. This makes me think of like Clue or something. It was Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlestick. Oh my gosh, but like the mom was like really getting on my nerves. I'm really enjoying this game. It's really fun, but the mom was getting on my nerves. Really bad. Like, lady, yeah, just getting on my nerves like really bad. It's like, lady, you just need to find Jesus. You're just getting on my nerves. Calm down. Anyway, you guys, I am obviously going to be stopping the stream here. Thank you guys. You two, honestly, like you agree. I don't know if there's like a time delay between me talking and chat. I got it down to like, you know, the lowest setting for a delay in what you're watching and what I'm seeing in chat. But anyway, Chrissy was so welcome for the stream. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I will be playing the final chapter in Resident Evil Revelations 2 tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you guys will be able to join me. It's gonna be really fun, and I will see you guys soon. And be sure to follow me on my social media sites. I like to post on there whenever I'm gonna go live or what I'm going to be playing when I go live for the following week. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, everybody. Wrong one.